There was an idea.
To bring together a group of remarkable people.
What's up, guys? It's Quinn.
It's Alex.
It's Iconic Comic. We're back, and we're ready to commentate. It's finally here. Avengers Infinity War. We've been waiting a long time to do this commentary.
10 years.
We've basically been waiting 10 years to do this commentary, and now it's finally here. You guys asked to see this first. Don't worry, we're still going to do Black Panther. We're going to do that probably right after this at some point, and then we'll do Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, because now we are on the road to Avengers 4. Still untitled, but we'll figure that out. Maybe we might even speculate what the title is during this commentary. But, yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and get into this. All right. There's going to be a timer down in the bottom for you guys to sync up your copy with us. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1.
1,
2, 3.
Oh, man. Just being in the theater for this moment, because we're so used to that theme song, but then when it was dead silent,
Oh, like
it sent chills up my spine.
it was like, what's the word? Shocking? I don't know. Like where it was just like you froze.
It was jarring.
Like nobody could move.
Then the 10 right there, bam.
Mm-hmm. Little trivia: the distress signal voice is Kenneth Branagh. Same guy directed Thor. Same guy from Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter, Dunkirk, I guess. Dunkirk. There it is. We pick up right from Ragnarok, which I still think Ragnarok should have went after Black Panther.
It would have made more sense, but you know.
But Black Panther was so standalone that you kind of could have put it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ebony Maw is so stoic. He is like a prophet almost.
Just from this dialogue, though, you start to get the motive of Thanos. He's trying to save the universe. In his mind.
Tip toward balance.
And when we saw him right there, you and I both freaked out.
But look how real Ebony Maw looks. Like, he just walked by Loki, an actual human actor, and they look real, both of them. But yeah, I didn't even look down at Thor down there. I'm just looking at him now. He's like twitching. Like,
yeah.
Ugh, that's so unsettling.
He does some with his fingers.
He's like stroking out. Jesus Christ.
He just picked him up like a bag of groceries.
Like when you like put your fingers through like the two like handles on each side. Think back to 2008 and imagine this scene. If I told you this was going to happen, you'd be like, fuck off. I love how they show the power of every stone. That was jarring to me.
Mm-hmm. Just see how big his hand is.
Thor, like, blood gushing from his mouth. Call Obsidian. Finally got his name, right? We kept calling him the big guy. Like, for some reason, we could get Corvus Glaive down. Perfect. I think it's all about consistency with Marvel. Even the effects are consistent. Like, the effect the Power Stone is having on Thor's body looks exactly the same as it did in Guardians of the Galaxy 1 with the other people. Everything's about consistency. Thor Ragnarok recap? Trickster. He's adopted.
Still humor in this very tense moment. Because I know this whole scene right here, we were all just silent and on the.
I was squeezing my seat handles. We have a Hulk. First cheer in the theater for sure, but I think this was unexpected as a scene. I totally forgot Hulk was on that ship because I was so in that scene. Oh my god!
When he said that, and then right here we're like, oh shit, and that look of fear, and then it's on.
Like he's got it's like pressure points, and just he's using Hulk's momentum against him. Oh! He's hurt! Big knee! Like Batista bombed him through.
It's not a Batista
I know. It was a joke because
Get it right.
It was a joke because Batista's in this movie. It's effortless.
He's so powerful.
Like each of these Black Order guys could be a villain in a solo movie and be amazing.
Easily.
Now, when we get the people who got snapped at the end of this movie back, maybe we get the Black Order back. Maybe. I'd be okay if the Black Order came back to life. I'd like to see that. I do think. I wish Ebony Maw would have stuck around longer. I wish he would have stuck around longer than the other guys.
Yeah, I thought he was the coolest one out of the four.
But somebody was like, death number one of a character. If Ebony Maw would have stayed alive, like imagine them trying to fight Thanos and Ebony Maw on Titan, that'd have been bad news bears.
That'd have been tough.
It's like Corvus Clay's like, yeah, hey, boss, you done with this? All right, I'm just going to take that right there.
Take that right back.
I love the words he says. My humble personage. The might, nor the nobility. This is the comic bookiest movie that Marvel's ever done. Like, this is straight up like, what did the Honest trailer say? Like, let's be honest, you're either on this hype train by now, or you basically don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drop you into Act 19, Part 2, or Part 1 of 2, without mentioning a single who this is or what that is.
Because we already know.
Every scene with an Infinity Stone is important, especially the Time Stone one. Meaning when he puts them in the glove. Because the Time Stone one's the only one that's different. And we'll get to that later, obviously.
There are 2 more stones on Earth.
Do you remember when we were talking about this movie and we didn't think he would get all the stones?
Oh, I knew he would get them all, but I didn't think he'd have them all until the very end, which is pretty much what happened. But if he would have had them all when, like, in the middle of the movie, it's like, you guys are fucked. Yeah, when this scene happened, we all predicted that Loki was going to die. But when the scene started, I was like, come on, man. Don't do this.
Like, what are you doing?
But then...
This line.
Ugh.
That hit me hard.
And then Thor even knows what he's doing. Thor's like if Thor didn't have that on his mouth, he'd be like, don't. Loki, stop. Look at this look. There's such good face acting in this movie. Where, like, no words. Watch Maul. Watch Maul when he jumps.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like, he was ready, but then he was like, eh. I never thought the Mind Stone would be the one to go in the middle. I thought that was weird. I always thought the Soul Stone was going to be that one because we hadn't seen it.
See, right here, he's got him with 3 fingers. The thumb, the middle, and the pointer. That's how big his hand is.
Thor's reaction gets me every time, though. Because he can't cry and he can't scream. Oh.
The makeup they did with him, though, right here. Like, he looks scary dead.
Well, he's starting to look... He looks like a frost giant a little bit. Like, you see the blue.
Or blue because he's dead.
Or both. I mean,
There's no blood.
he just dropped him like...
Like a sack of taters.
There's definitely some frost giant in there. Like, the eyes changed. I love every time he uses one stone at a time. You just see it, just in the light, just brilliant. That's a comic book panel right there.
And right here.
The blood's still gushing from his mouth. Like, right now, we're like, holy shit!
Like, this movie's not messing around. Oh. Now what are you doing?
I don't want to rip my throat out. I love how they just... It was like 8 seconds of the traveling through space, because they could have done, like, I thought the whole opening credits were going to be him going through space like Superman.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, good, they got to Earth. We're not wasting time in this movie. There's no wasting time. He is Doctor Strange. Come on. How fast he suits up here.
I don't even see him suit up.
I think when the cape comes on or the cloak comes on, I think it's like magic. It all comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, he pulls the cape in. Cloak. Oh, I saw it start to go down the more I pay attention. The detail of the Bifrost thing.
Oh, I just noticed that. Who?
Dun, 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 dun. Bringing Alan Silvestri back to do the music was the best choice they made. Like,
yeah.
Second cheer moment was that.
And then completely different tone.
And then you're like, oh my god, there's no bathroom. What am I going to do? Oh, so I'm watching all
And
this.
then you wake up, and in real life, you actually have to pee.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody has that.
I'm so glad that because I was worried that she was just going to be gone forever in the movies.
We had a kid. So real. We named him after eccentric uncle. What was his name? Morgan.
But yeah, this is completely different. Like that, we don't get a whole lot of these moments in this movie where we get to breathe a little bit.
There's not a lot of breathing in this movie.
I'm glad you brought this up because it's nothing. It's just a housing unit for animals.
It's not helping.
No, this is intentional. It's not a.
You don't need that.
I know I had the surgery. I'm just trying to protect us. A few trusses, and that's it. Just
Now, is that another piece that he actually had surgically attached to his body? Because I don't know.
His body?
Sorry.
I don't know. Good question. Good question.
Because if it is, that's major commitment. She was going to tell you that she actually was pregnant tonight.
Maybe it's part of the Under Armour shirt.
Which is, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I don't. If it is, like, I can't tell. Like, you can't tell there.
I'm sorry, you giving out tickets to something?
Giving out tickets to something.
Look, it's not overselling it to say that the fate of the universe is at stake.
And who's we?
Now, right here. That moment right there, if you're not steeped in the MCU and you don't know how long it's been since they've seen each other, that would have seemed really cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rundown. Wong does such a good job of explaining things.
He did a lot in Doctor Strange. That was kind of his role in that movie.
These Infinity Stones each control.
We get a lot of Wong in an Infinity War movie.
We do.
Space. Reality.
Like, we've literally had one movie with Wong, and I'm like, I love Wong. Like Wong's part of this whole thing. He's part of this universe.
And time.
Well, Wong is only in this scene right here in the next one, but
Dear Wong, thanks for nothing. Sign the Avengers. Like, you know how useful he would have been in the Battle of Wakanda? Very useful.
the Titan.
But it's consistent with, like, the sorcerers. They take their oaths to the death very seriously. Doctor Strange is willing to go on a freaking flying donut billions of miles from Earth with the time stone to protect it.
Destroy life on a scale because they're too undreamed.
Did you seriously just say hitherto undreamt
Are
of?
you seriously leaning on Cauldron of the Cosmos?
We waited so long to see these two on screen together.
I'm going to allow them.
Two really smart and witty
If Thanos needs
characters.
why don't we just stick this one down?
Somebody, you know, everybody's like, why didn't they should have done a no shit Sherlock joke because they both played
That would have
Sherlock
been
Holmes.
awesome.
They said it was in the script at one point, but they said it would have just been too, like, it would have almost taken you out of the movie.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Whatever. Point is, things change.
Our oath to protect the time stone cannot change. And this stone may be the best chance we have against that.
He's Doctor Strange!
His best chance against us.
So if we don't do our job,
What is your job? That's besides making billionaires.
God.
protecting your reality.
Douchebag.
Bam!
That look.
Now, the fact is that we have this stone. We know where it is. Vision is out there somewhere with the Mind Stone, and we have to find him now.
Yeah, that's the thing. 2 weeks ago, Vision turned up his transponder.
So,
Spit it out.
I think so. Tony, I feel like knows about Cap. Well, he does know obviously that Cap's on the run, but I think he knows that Cap's got a group of secret Avengers and Vision's seeing Wanda. He's not going to tell Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, this probably Steve Rogers. That was applause moment number 3.
The Avengers broke up. What else? Broke up? Like a band? Like the Beatles?
I love how this entire movie he's just trying to catch up.
But I love how like he's just like, I don't give a fuck, Tony. Like,
then,
this
like-
is a 15-second shot of just him. No dialogue.
And like what you said about the face acting right here. Those two, Wong and Doctor Strange.
Have we tried calling this number?
I think I'm going to try to call that number.
I love how he always has the phone and it's always fully charged. He's always ready to call Steve just in case. I do wonder. It was a tease. We wanted him to call him right there. We wanted to see that conversation.
Yeah.
But it's going to make the conversation they have, the first one and the next one, be even more like, ugh.
Do you think they'll go like...
Did I not call it, though? Like, months ago? When the first trailer came out, I was like, that's got to be Steve's phone in his hand right there. He was about to call him, or he did call him.
Do you think when they see each other again, they'll be like, "So Stark?"
Captain. This is a one-shot take. This never breaks away. No cuts. I love how this part right here, I love that. I don't know why I love that, but I love that.
Because he's on a mission. He like going back to Avengers 1. He's like, we're not soldiers. He is now.
He is now. They are now.
They are soldiers.
Look at this scene. You have Doctor Strange walking through the streets of New York with the cloak of levitation next to Tony Stark. And then it cuts to Spider-Man. How did we get this? How did we get this? We are so lucky. We are going to be showing our kids this like our parents showed us Star Wars. I love how Ned really wasn't like being a good friend. He was literally like, we're going to fucking die. I want this music to be the new Spider-Man theme in this universe. backflip and swing across the water and just big jump in the air. Woo! God, I love Spider-Man. Look how confident he is. He's so confident.
Yeah, right now would be a great time for Dormammu to attack the Sanctum.
Right now, it would be a good time for nothing. Like, it's Dormammu and Thanos at the same time. Galactus. Silver Surfer. Blech.
Fantastic Four.
Doctor Doom.
X-Men.
Blech. He's Doctor Strange, man! Captain Marvel sash. Look at the belt. Look at the belt! Earth is closed today. He's pissed off.
I didn't notice that Call Obsidian has the Captain Marvel sash on his belt right there.
That could be nothing but Captain Marvel. That is so, like, the gold, the red, the blue. I kind of want Tony's hoodie. I love how Wong's just like the way he's looking at him, like, what are you doing? Now, do you think Hulk could have just fucked up Call Obsidian? I think he could have. I think, like, legit Hulk,
Yeah.
I think he would have beat him. Not Ebony Maw. Because Maw would have just, like, that face.
It's like, what are you doing? Come on.
You're embarrassing me from the Wizards. Stand down.
And the best
God, this
suit
suit
up.
up. Doo-doo.
God, it's insane.
This is how I feel walking out of the gym. Just slow-mo. Bruce is literally us in this movie.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Wong is so powerful, though. Like,
Isn't he, though? That was in the trailer.
boom. Actually, I think, what was it? Was it the Super Bowl spot that they put that in?
I think so.
Bye.
Yeah, like, I think I remember you saying, like, every fight scene in this movie is like a third act fight in any other movie. Like, this right here is like the end of Thor 1, but it's in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's how intense these fight scenes are.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Fourth applause moment. Oh, that was amazing. Hey, man. Fail trip.
What is this guy's problem, Mr. Stark? He's from space. He came here to steal a necklace from a wizard.
A necklace from a wizard.
This is really cool. Oh, he's cut! He's cut! Did you notice how he's hanging upside down, but his hair is still normal?
A lot of product.
But it's still like he's floating in water. See, I feel like he could have used that time stone a lot earlier and just saved
I
him
just
all
don't
the
think he
trouble.
wanted to. I think he was afraid to. Like, he didn't use it on Titan at all. I think he was almost willing to as a last resort there.
Yeah. I mean, because that would mean that the
Is that a
eyes
cap
open.
shield?
Kid, that's
Very similar. Callback? Cap? What?
Spidey sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna. He's young, man. Like, he was surprised by the hair on his arms. Like, he's still learning his powers.
No, I meant like Maul has his own.
Oh,
sense.
he has a. Whap.
I thought this was a. Bruce is funny.
Can we just, like, say it again that Tom Holland's Spider-Man?
Yes.
He is Spider-Man. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Look how Maul's walking. Ah! As soon as he said this, I was like,
That's it.
uh,
That's the Iron Spider.
fuck we doing? Are we doing this shit?
Oh
I
god.
think we called this too, that he was going to fall off this thing. And then
Yeah.
you were like, and then Iron Spider.
Yeah.
But even though we called things, it was like when it happened, we're like, oh my god.
That thing is cooking now. Thump.
Oh my god.
Thing is cooking.
This pose. Oh my god. I think I like this better than the comic version. Because the comic version is basically Iron Man. It's
Yeah.
just red and gold.
Yeah.
This one still has the blue
It's
and the
still
red.
like you
He's
can still tell
Spider-Man.
it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just think we might have to push her right through this. Why? Just cause I'll probably.
Just cause.
This is scary. It immediately goes from awesome, fun, epic moment to this is terrible, but also eerie because it's like Tony Stark is not Earthbound no more, and this is kind of freaky because this is uncharted territory for him and for us. He's stupid, but
Man.
Tony needed him. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have went.
But it's good that he did.
Yes, he should have stayed on the bus. Damn. It's a good thing he didn't do that while Spider-Man was hanging there, because he'd probably be Fucksville.
Where you going? Time stone's been ticking. Active remains have got it. What will you do? I'm gonna make a call.
Peace out.
I like how they stay consistent though, with Wong staying at the Sanctum.
Yeah. This musical cue. What a transition. Might be my favorite transition in the movie. Yes.
I like the title cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
Applause moment. Number 6 or 7 at this point. Oh, the theater went crazy because we all knew it was Guardians when the music started.
Well, yeah.
Hey, y'all. Now we're in a Guardians movie. Like,
But then, like, I love the moment when they all meld together and it's all one movie.
yes. This is... I like it, though, because, like, this feels like the Guardians... Because this is 4 years after 2. This is a team now.
Yeah.
But they don't feel different.
But why are we doing it? Because we're nice. Maybe whoever it is will give us a little chili cheese.
Isn't the point?
Isn't the point. If he doesn't pull me out.
Take his shit.
Exactly.
I
Bingo.
thought he said, we take his shit.
We'll take his ship. Watch Mantis here. She's still doing the mean face. I just noticed that. Like 20 seconds later.
There's some acorns on you, kid. Ever since you got a little sap, you're a total d-hole.
Somebody said something really funny. They were like basically on. This is a shot that I think it looked great in 3D. When but when like the MCU has done something really funny that now when I go back and read comics, I hear these actors' voices and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like Rocket Raccoon, I wouldn't have thought that like that voice would have fit with the one that now that's all I hear. He smells them. I just noticed that.
How the hell is this dude still alive?
I think I was more excited for this meetup than the Tony and Strange.
Oh, I was too. Just because it was like this is the first time Guardians are seeing Avenger anything.
Yeah, right. It's true.
Oh my god.
Do you think I'm...
I never would have thought would have thought Mantis would have been that big a deal. We met her.
We did meet her.
So we'll wake up. Okay.
Listen,
Get a Bowflex.
small joke
I'm
here.
gonna commit. I'm gonna get some dumbbells. You know you can't eat dumbbells. Right?
You know you can't eat dumbbells. She drops it. Wow. I like the way Rocket looks at Mantis. I don't know, like the little things.
It is the little things. And it's tricky with somebody that's all, like, it's not an actor.
CGI.
Yeah.
Mantis. Yes. See, I was worried they were going to cut away to like something else, but I'm glad they stayed here.
You know, the more I think about it and the more I watch this movie, this is almost a Thor movie. Almost.
If he kills Thanos at the end, this is Thor's arc. Those are the saltiest pretzels.
They are really salty pretzels.
You have to have something to drink with them. Luckily.
I don't. I love this whole
We've
thing
all
with-
been there, though.
All been where? Like, what are you talking about?
I've been through a lot.
Like, there's a girl you like, and this guy's, like, talking to her or whatever, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, I've never been there.
You've always been the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
This exists some sort of 4-digit code. Birthday. What are you doing? Taking your pawn. No, you're not. You're not taking our pawn today.
This was the first scene in the movie where everybody in the theater is actually laughing hard. And that we really only get the super laugh hard scenes with the Guardians. And that makes
Which
sense.
is where it should be.
Trying to copy me. I think Star-Lord is literally the 12-year-old that got taken from Earth in a bigger body.
No.
Accurate.
This place, we've been there. It sucks. Excuse me, that's our food. No,
Not anymore.
Why would he go to nowhere?
because for years, the reality stone's been safely built and not called the collector. If it's with the collector, then it's not safe. Only an idiot would give that man a stone. Or a genius.
How do you know?
Recap on Guardians 1 real fast.
There's 6 stones.
And Thor the Dark World at the same time.
Thanos already has the power stone. She stole it last week. He decimated Zan. He stole
Bam.
the space stone from me. He destroyed my ship and stole half my people.
Half.
I'm in Mind Stone to save
Valkyrie
the
got away.
Avengers.
Mhm.
The Earth's mightiest hero.
But
You may be on the team I don't know anything about. As for the soul stone, no one's ever seen that. No one even knows where it is.
And hold that shot on Gamora for a little bit, because she does know where it is.
And we have to go to nowhere.
I love how we were all... Everybody's like, Soul Stone, Wakanda.
I know, right? All words are made up. Like, that joke I didn't catch for a while.
They make the most powerful horrific weapons typical in the universe. I would very much like to go there, please. Rabbit is correct. He's clearly the smartest among you.
Rabbit.
Wish you were the captain, sir. You're very perceptive.
Like, Star-Lord and Rocket are still having their little power struggle.
Except for that I'm the captain. Quiet. That's my backpack. Go sit down. This is my
That's my backpack.
going then. Wait, what
I thought I would have missed the trench coat that Star-Lord wore in Guardians 1, but I much like this better.
You
I much like
it.
that. I like this much
You
better.
much like it. I much like it as well, too.
We don't go to nowhere.
It's like the same exact material and design, just without the trench part.
That's a waistcoat.
Not a trench coat.
Waistcoat.
The
The Pirate Angel.
I know that you're only going with him because it's where Thanos isn't.
You know, you really shouldn't talk that way to your captain, Will. Put that game down. You're right, your brain.
Bid you farewell and good luck, mortals.
And transition. And perfect transition. That's good.
Because we forget, like, who's all in this movie.
Everyone.
Is it the stone again?
Somebody was like, I love how they just like jump right into like these two are in a relationship. I'm like, did you not watch? Like, I feel like every movie that these two have been in, they've slowly built this. If you did not see this in Civil War, you were not paying attention at all.
No.
That kiss on the hand is all you need to know. It's like, I buy this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
She is so powerful.
Could she be Thanos?
She held him back, for sure, with a
Like,
5-6 full gauntlet.
What if she targeted, like,
Him?
the stones and the
Oh.
stones themselves?
I don't know. The only reason I think she's able to destroy that one is because that's the one she got her powers from. But I don't know. Maybe.
What if this time I didn't go back?
Damn. Good line.
Not to each other.
Smooth.
For an android.
We stole these moments.
So, like, he could have looked like this whenever.
I don't know. I think that that's
And he was just like, you know what? Like, I feel like I need a penis in this situation, so I'm gonna throw a human form on. God, I would have stayed with him.
Or not.
all this stuff.
And the worlds are starting to collide now. Like the different pieces of the puzzle, everybody's starting to figure out what's going on. God, I wish the Avengers were real. Like they're like a sports team for the world. Like there are like the world.
I think if
If that's true, then maybe going isn't the best.
Jump scare here. Like the theater was like, holy shit.
he wouldn't have got stabbed right there, he could have done a lot better.
Well, if he wouldn't have got stabbed at all, I think he could have took both these fools.
Yeah.
Vision is. I thought they were gonna get it out right there. How powerful she is.
Like, so from this point on, Vision is just basically, I don't want to say dead weight, because he does some stuff later, but
A liability.
a liability.
She's almost fixing him. He holds his own pretty well against him, though.
It does, though.
I have a theory that Eitri the dwarf made all of the weapons for the Black Order.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, I know in the comics, her staff or whatever at the end is like dark matter, black hole energy. I don't know if that's what they're using for the movies. But like this. It's able to block basically the power of an Infinity Stone. That was awesome. Little detail, ready? How does she survive this? She brings Vision in and uses him as a shield because she knows he'll be fine.
Wait, what?
How does she survive that fall or whatever? She brings Vision in and uses him as a shield because she knows that he'll be fine.
Oh.
Second biggest applause moment of the movie coming up here in a second.
Now, I love how the part that's about to come up, we forget everything we've ever said
in the trailer
about...
or
No. We forget everything we've ever said about Team Cap, Team Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
Every single iota of separation is gone right here.
Oh, my God.
Or right here.
Ready? Jesus H. Christ. And now we're in like a cat movie, a little cat movie right here. Like Winter Soldier or Falcon, Black Widow, Cap. It's like Winter Soldier again. Same fighting style too. Quick, like 360 round kicks and shit like that. Remember when we were all kind of like skeptical about Bearded Cap? And
Yeah. Jarring at first,
but the first shot of Bearded Cap being him walking out of the shadows like that, it's like, yep.
It's like, nope, I'm in.
God, if only Cap would have held his grip a little better right there and kept that thing. Could have studied it. God damn, they just walk cool. I love this. Love this so much. Somebody said they were like, it's a very key scene because remember, Cap didn't want Vision to be created at all. And he just saved Vision. Call back to Captain America standing in the jet in Avengers the same way in the front. The hands on the belt like that. Perfect cut again. In a scene like this, it's like this is where we start getting that characterization of Thanos. We forget, oh, it's been 30 minutes since we've seen Thanos. Like, damn.
And like, we immediately know what's going on here.
Oh yeah,
we know what
they tried this. They tried to do this on Earth. Like once the Chitauri defeated the Avengers, that's when they would have sent the Black Order in, and this would have went down. They were waiting to defeat the Avengers and then do that, because Earth was the first planet they showed up where it was like there was an idea.
What?
What I'm saying is that Earth was the first planet they showed up with a team that could resist them.
Yeah.
Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing. I love how it looks so normal in his hand. And then when he puts it in her hand, it's ginormous. Details. Attention to details. It's the juxtaposition of what's going on with him and her, and then right behind them.
Mm-hmm. Like half her people are dying right now.
That's horrifying. How big it is in her hand. Some people are like, why'd she keep it that long?
These grenades are to blow up your junk kind or the gas kind? Because I was thinking about needing to put my belt right here.
Subtle joke.
Yeah, sure.
One way or another, the path that we're on needs to be used.
That one line, yeah, sure. Kind of weak acting, just a little bit. I don't know. It just didn't.
Which
like,
one?
When Quill said, yeah, sure.
Things go on.
But it also feels like something like what would we say in real life? Like,
Well, you'd say, but it was just the way he said it at that specific moment. I don't know. It was just weird to me.
What?
I know something he doesn't. If he finds it out.
And right now we're starting to put it together that she knows where the Soul Stone is.
If it's so important,
Now, she doesn't have to tell him where it is.
somebody else.
She can just tell him that she knows where it is. Like, she can tell him that she knows about it, where it is, but I can't tell you where it is. Because then we'll both know, and he could torture you too. But I can just tell you that I have knowledge of it. Jesus. It got real there. She wears a lot of rings.
I just saw that too.
It got real. Like. So this is, like I said, 4 years after Guardians 2. Gotta buy this relationship. This is what it'd be like 4 years later. Because at the end of Guardians 2 is like, what, some unspoken thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's spoken now. I love Drax so much.
How long have you been standing there?
An hour?
Are you serious?
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still. And I've become invisible to the eye.
This scene was hysterical.
Jesus.
You're eating his argument.
It's amazing how that candy can just float like that.
So slow. That it's imperceptible. I'm sure I'm invisible.
Do you think she likes him?
I think she just likes
People?
everyone.
Yeah. First time we've seen Nowhere since first Guardians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe movement. Third quadrant. Yeah. I'm picking that up too. Let's put down right here.
So all this is fake. Right now.
Everything.
Everything is
At this
not
point.
real right now.
It's crazy.
Everything is messed up and destroyed.
I love Mantis's fighting stance.
What is that?
It's like a mantis.
Maybe to me will spare you a great deal of
Where's Howard the Duck? Hopefully dead.
Dead, hopefully.
No, remember he was in Guardians 2. He was like on that planet.
Oh yeah.
imagine it's like bathing for you.
Yikes.
You do understand.
Look how real he looks.
Looks good.
This is a movie that I was afraid wouldn't translate well to a home viewing experience. You know what I mean?
Oh, it does.
Just how good it looked in the theater. But
Mhm.
it for sure does. This right here.
Wait. Well, he's trying to quickly sneak.
He's like, his eyes.
He looks crazy.
You know what's crazy, though, is he's stopping him from doing this right now. But later, makes the same mistake.
Yep.
Wasn't that left?
To the right.
I guess
If you're
around.
facing.
Now, as soon as this happened, I go, bullshit.
Like, no way. That was way too easy.
Bullshit. And that's when I didn't even think about Reality Stone, though, which was the funny part. I didn't even think about it.
No. Of course you
At
didn't.
first, I thought he was just kind of like playing dead. But she cries. It's such a messed up relationship.
And it could also be the relief of it.
I think it's a bit of everything. Because there's a deleted scene that I almost wish they kept in the movie. Of it right before, it's the same throne room that they show later, where it's like, I always hated that chair, that one. But Thanos uses the Reality Stone to show a flashback of younger Gamora, just a little bit younger, bringing him the head of like the leader of some planet and saying that we've wiped out half the population, Dad, and like all this other stuff. And it's like, I hope you're proud of me or whatever. And then he has her turn and face like the now Gamora. It's like, see, you used to be happy. You used to be a believer. And it was like, I wish that was in the movie now, but it still works without it. But I think that also goes into this scene. It's like there were times in her life where she loved him.
Crazy.
Look at that. God damn, all of it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What? All right, well, good, because I need to go get my phone charger real fast.
God. Ugh. Yeah, sitting there in the theater, and we didn't even think about the Reality Stone, that he already had it. But it makes sense that he already had it. Now we're getting the full power of that stone.
Let her go, Grimace. Told you to go right.
No.
You let her go.
Daddy issues.
Titan-killing long-term booty call.
Oh, stop spraying me with Febreze, asshole. It's all over me now. What's the matter with you? It's not even that bad.
It's terrible. I smoked it on the second stare.
Oh my god. In an important scene? Dick. Oh my god, I'm gonna fart on your pillow.
Expect too much from you.
I'm pissed at you right now.
Shut up.
That eye roll right before he pushed her. It's just he's so confident.
Boo-boos. I like you. Now, did you think Drax was dead when that happened at first?
No, I really didn't think he was dead. There he is.
Stolen Quinjet before the world's most wanted criminal.
You know they're only criminals because you chose to call them that, right?
Thank God, no, it's her talent. Horse shit.
That's a good line. I like that.
I remember your signature on those papers, Colonel.
That's right.
I do think a lot of Team Tony is like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have brought Ross in and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got some nerve. You do that.
You could use some of that right now.
What?
The world's on fire. You think all is forgiven?
I'm not looking. And I'm way past that.
That's a great
That is
line.
a really good line.
Just lost it.
I love how he calls Tony the best defender.
If you want to stand in our way.
Cap is just done.
See, after everything that's transpired, he still tells him to arrest them.
Fuck him. Fuck Ross.
It doesn't make any sense.
Fuck Ross. I think he cares about.
Snack me up.
I think he cares about his ego more than the planet.
Yeah.
Really look like crap.
I wish that bag wasn't so loud.
Well, the hotels weren't exactly fun.
Somebody said, like, do you think it's a fan theory? I do not think so, but they were like, do you think Falcon says awkward because they have been kind of hooking up on while the past 2 years? Just the way Cap kind of looks at him. Because if you think about it that way and then you hear him say it's awkward, then you kind of see it. But I don't know.
After the whole court situation, he and Scott.
I don't think so.
I don't either, but like,
But you were like all into it.
I'm just saying it's a fun theory to think about.
Thanos has the biggest army in the universe, and he is not going to stop until he gets
You.
Vision Stone.
Oh, we have to protect it.
No, we have to destroy it. I've been given a good deal of gold to listen to.
God, I like the consistency of the damage on Vision.
Opposition. I think if it will explode.
That's I think is that when he like
Very soon.
took his mind ray and blasted it back at him?
Yeah. On his chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Integrity could fail.
It's amazing that's pretty much all makeup. I love that they show Cap there. Like Cap is still a leader and he's listening to this conversation and like making a little like decision here.
Like he was agreeing with Vision.
But it should. We don't trade lives.
But then there's that.
We don't trade lives.
How many millions of people? Tell me, why is this any different? Because you might have a choice. Your mind is made up of a complex construct of all
It's the only line that's repeated in this movie. We don't trade lives.
All of them rolling for one.
You're saying Vision isn't just the stone?
I'm saying that if we take all the stone, there's still a whole lot of vision left, but perhaps the best for us.
Can we do that?
Not being back here. You better find someone.
Pretty big applause moment here because you hear the drums. Yes. So much yes. Hell frickin' yes.
What a cool world.
All the time.
No, that I left.
Send the word to the Tabari as well. Malcolm actually.
I love M'Baku. But
And what
what did he say? What did she say there? He goes, the border tribe, those that are left. The border tribe was the ones that rebelled and sided with Killmonger. Remember with his buddy there? What's his name? Wakabi. So there's only a couple left that are still on his side. The others are in prison.
I love this look on his face too. Like,
and look at Okoye. She's still not sure about him. This is a great shot. The way it comes around. All the transitions are perfect.
Long time I've served them. I have nothing.
he looks so good.
If I were to reach our rendezvous on time, with the timestamp still attached to the bagel, there would be.
You know, it's weird to think. Even the worst of villains, they all started out as babies.
Like Hitler.
No, I was actually thinking about the movie that we're watching. But, yeah, that too. Like, Strange was ready to die right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, we're seriously going to be spent.
You should not be here. I was gonna go home. I'm gonna hear it. Such a long way down, and I just thought about you. And now I gotta hear it.
Aren't they being loud right here?
Ridiculously intuitive, by the way. So
They're pretty high up. That look.
Yeah, right where I didn't want you to be. Some futures. You hear me? Don't think about this. I know you do. You couldn't not what I possibly thought. You can't be a friend when you were inspiring.
Bam. There it is. He's like, shit.
I wish you wouldn't have said that, though. I thought it did make sense.
No, that made a lot of sense.
I think he's just a kid, and he's like... You know what I mean? Again, think back to 2008. What if I would have said, all right, we're going to have a scene where Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange's Cloak of Levitation are having a conversation. Huh?
They were originally designed for microsecond. Could end your friend's life in an instant.
I gotta tell you, he's not really my friend. Saving his life is more of a professional curse.
You've saved nothing. Your powers are inconsequential compared to mine.
God.
Yeah, but kids seen movies.
Boom. Is that a Wilhelm scream?
It was. That was a Wilhelm.
I just noticed that. Applause moment number infinity. Oh my god. Yes, so much yes. What are those?
What are those?
But there's actual use. Like, as cool as they looked in the comics, you never really saw him really use them that much for purposes besides just looking cool. Oh, hey, there's going to be a scene where Spider-Man tries to shake hands with Doctor Strange's Cloak of Levitation.
For what? You blasting in his face?
Who just saved your magical ass?
Seriously, those
These two are so good.
I tried to bench you, you refused.
I'm like everyone else in their life. I don't work.
And
you Bam!
We're now in a flying donut, billions of miles.
Just the back and forth.
No, you're still the adult.
I'm confused as to the relationship here. What is he, a ward?
No. I'm Peter.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you just made up names. I'm Spider-Man then.
It's perfect.
Stark.
Yeah.
Can you get us home?
Yeah.
All 6 years is going through his head right now.
I'm not so sure we should. Under no circumstances can we bring the time stone to Thanos. I don't quite understand.
No, it's you.
He's just Doctor Strange, man. Like,
Oh my god.
For 6 years since he sent an army to New York, and now he's back. And I don't know.
this is that Iron Man 3 coming out.
I'm not so sure if it's a better plan if I want to alter or put his, but you saw what they did.
This movie kind of really changes my viewing of Iron Man 3 now.
Mhm.
When he's going through that shit. I always liked the PTSD thing.
It's so good.
I just can't get enough of Doctor Strange. I will take a Doctor Strange trilogy.
Saga. Just
Ugh.
whole franchise.
Hit this. Look at all the acting he does with his face here.
He's like, all right, I got
Yes, because it's like I'm an Avenger. Cool, but okay, I gotta be serious. This is a serious moment. All right, I gotta brain it in. He's Spider-Man. There's just no doubt.
That's Thanos right there. That is so. That's Gamora.
It is.
That's Gamora. That's a wall behind him, and that's a bowl in his hand. That is such a bowl.
What do you think he made for her, though? Campbell's chicken noodle possibilities.
There was nothing in that. Did you see anything splatter?
I saw something leave. It was liquid. So I'm guessing it was soup.
Or stew?
What about stew from Thanos' beef stew?
Told me that too.
This scene is so important and good.
I was a child and you took me.
He's also dealing with like a normal parent thing.
No,
There's a teenage daughter. So if
Yeah.
I hate you, you're ruining my life.
we don't have.
But in this case, it was kind of true.
Dead hungry, scrounging for scraps. The planet was on the brink of collapse. I'm the one who stopped it. You know what's happened since then? Children born have known nothing but full bellies and clear skies.
But this is when you're going like,
It
okay,
makes sense.
okay.
A small price to pay for salvation.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's a simple calculus. This universe is finite. Its resources finite.
She is a great actress, especially in these scenes with Thanos.
You don't know that.
Because you also get a lot of like
He's done the only one
they've known each other for
You get backstory through just their
Years.
emotions.
yeah.
for time. You have that same will as you fought by my side.
So basically, instead of that line right there, you had that same will by my side, whatever. They had that flashback little, we used the reality stone to show her what she used to look like and be.
Doing so made you the fiercest woman in the galaxy. That's why I trusted you to find the soul stone.
There's something about the way he leans down and talks to her on her level here that just freaks
It's
me out.
scary. It's like he's looking through her. Like he looks through her lies.
So, like, that whole scene, we're actually starting to, like, buy into Thanos. And then this happens, and you go, oh, he's the bad guy, yeah. Just to remind us. I love this shot, 'cause she looks normal, and then... Great shot. It's terrifying.
Don't do this.
Some time ago, your sister snuck aboard this ship to kill me.
Please don't do this.
She very nearly succeeded.
Very nearly succeeded. I want to see that.
To talk.
His face here. Oh my
Like,
god.
he's pissed.
And then this is the little girl Gamora coming out. This is the daughter coming out. Bullshit.
Well, she never found it.
She knows where it is,
She just
though.
found where it was.
Yeah.
So she wasn't lying.
This right here, when he walks behind her and it doesn't show his head, it's just the power over her that he has. It's just perfect cinematography, perfect filmmaking. Right here. But me, the generous me.
The generous me.
Just
That's why you're so bad at it.
damn. God, I see every bit of Josh Brolin in that, man. Like, oh,
Or did you
fuck.
see her shake her head like, no, no, no? So he's using 2 stones right now to tear her apart.
This whole movie is about people having to make choices that are hard and they can't. She couldn't let her sister die like that, so Thanos was able to get the Soul Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Star-Lord was not able to hold back his emotions, so he gets the Time Stone. Scarlet Witch refused
But
to
think
kill.
about it.
Scarlet Witch refused to kill Vision until it was too late. So he got all of them at that point.
But think about this, though.
The person who made the decision was who? I thought we were connecting there.
But go ahead and say what you're going to say.
I was saying the only person to make that choice was Thanos when he killed Gamora. He was the only person willing to make the sacrifice play, and he won.
Oh, yeah. But imagine if you know, any of the other ones made the other, like, chose the other path. And then when Doctor Strange goes through 14 million outcomes. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
but we don't know. Like, say they made these choices earlier, that could have changed the things that he saw. Because it was as, what am I seeing from this point forward?
time travel's so funny. Or time, whatever.
This is a very important scene for Thor.
I really like Thor so much.
Fuck yeah, it's some hammer.
Who needs the axe?
He needs the axe. You see the tear just building into his eye there? I remember you next to me in the theater clenching your fist during the speech.
And what if you're wrong? What if I'm wrong?
This is the first time we've ever seen Loki earlier in this movie, but this was really the first movie we've seen Thor with this kind of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see, watch this right here. This is so goddamn important and so small. Watch Groot. See just that little look at him? And he made a little look at him earlier when he was talking. He kind of looked back at him. He made this at the end. It's like, I'm hearing what Thor's going through. Groot can understand everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He heard what Groot's going through, or what Thor's going through. So when it's like, help me find the handle,
He
jumps in for Thor.
yeah.
I would have watched that. The only way I could sneak it off the tracks was on my. Hey, my hair.
Another consistent effect here is both the cybernetic eye is a different color than his other eye, and that's consistent all the way through. Oh my god. I think this was a mic that you used at one point because there is one of your fucking beard hairs in here from you rubbing your beard on it.
Oh well. It puts hair on your chest.
It was at this moment in the movie where I went, holy shit, we are going full comic book. We are seeing the birthplace of Mjolnir. There, at this point is where I went, there's no limits to what we can see in the MCU. We started at Iron Man. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. To, we're going to Nidavellir and seeing Eitri the dwarf who created Mjolnir with the heart of a dying star.
It's deep nerd. Deep nerd.
I was shocked that this didn't take me out of the movie.
Right?
What do you think that meant? Like,
Holy
oh shit. It is kind of funny. It's like, you know, he is a dwarf in real life, but they went with the dwarves and as an alien race are tall.
They're giant.
A giant dwarf. What did you do? This is great acting by Peter Dinklage, considering that he was acting against nobody. They filmed Peter Dinklage in this small little green screen room, and they used these little things that literally were this tall for Thor, Groot, and Rocket, where they were to act off of. So these two were never in a room together. But Peter Dinklage is one of the best actors out there. Like, seriously.
He's top notch.
In Game of Thrones, he's great. And I liked him in X-Men. Was it Days of Future Past? Yeah, when they go back and he's Trask.
Oh.
I like that too. Elf. Axe, hammer, sword. What sword? I want to see the sword. I want to see it all. Oh my god! What if Thor takes Tony to Nidavellir and makes him a new suit?
Mjolnir armor.
What?
Oh my god!
He's done that in the comics where he had that's literally happened. Like Eitri the dwarf has made Tony Stark armor out of the same metal as Mjolnir. Ugh. It's like they're all like, "What do we do? We need to go to Nidavellir." Cap's like, "That's a made-up word." The whole thing.
Could you imagine a Mjolnir shield?
What would happen if the Mjolnir shield, like the Mjolnir hit the Mjolnir shield, Stormbreaker?
That would happen.
And then cut to Titan, like perfect. This is the only problem I have with this. Right here. This is meant for one big guy, he says. But Ebony Maw was doing it earlier by himself. Ebony Maw is pretty much the same size as them. Unless Ebony Maw brought it closer to him with his mind powers.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's hilarious how the Marvel Universe is the one film franchise where we accept so much so quickly, so easily at this point. It's like, oh yeah, Peter Parker with that technology, he can tell the mask to go on and off. Because it's nanotech and he can just tell it with his brain.
Yeah.
Like, we just accept it. Like,
yeah,
nobody says a word.
It makes sense.
Iconic shot of Spider-Man upside down. Spider Sense number 2.
Something is coming.
Spider Sense number 2. He's starting to kind of learn how to use it. It isn't like... It isn't like the Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield ones where everything slows down. I mean, it was cool, but this makes more sense where it's like something. It's like just a reaction thing. Star-Lord with the one-up on Tony there. Yes, this shot. God.
Awesome.
It's very cliche. It's been in comics for years. Like when heroes meet for the first time, they fight at first, but it works.
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora? I'll do you one better.
Why is Gamora improv?
I love Spider-Man's eyes. How they're like, because he's like in the mask, he's probably freaking out right now.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to tell me where she is? That's fine. I'll kill all 3 of you and I'll beat it out of Thanos myself. Starting with you.
Big one. Down. All right, let me ask you this one time. What master do you serve? What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say? Jesus? You're from Missouri. Yeah, that's on Earth, dipshit. What do you have?
Dipshit. The way he's
It's
dipshit.
on Earth, dipshit.
Thanos?
I love Spider-Man.
Oh my God, who are you?
You're the Avengers, man.
You're the ones who told us about.
Watch Peter's face here.
It's like, yeah, we know Thor.
Tall guy, not that good looking. Spider-Man's like,
Who explained Thanos to Spider-Man?
it's probably on the way. You know what I mean? Like on the way to Titan. They're like, by the way, this is where we're going. And this is why we're going. But
I remember almost just
It's a mode.
you can say it.
orgasming.
Things weapon.
It's Shimode. I love his.
It's an Osgard.
It's some old.
Theory could even summon the Bifrost.
Great voice.
Have a name.
The smirk.
Stormbreaker.
But a perfect line from Rocket, like, that's a bit much. Like,
You'll have to restart the forge.
I love his voice. God, he needs to be in an Elder Scrolls game as a voice. He should have played a dragon in Skyrim.
As a character?
Oh,
What if he could be a dwarf? Sorry.
hold on. Just watch Spider-Man here. Watch Mantis jump around.
Yeah.
He's like, I kind of want to do that.
It's like,
That looks fun, but I'm an Avenger now, and I got to be serious. Like, he's still looking at her.
Are you yawning? In the middle of this while I'm breaking it down?
she's never seen a yawn, I guess? I don't know.
See, now
Mr. Clean.
What exactly is it that they do? Keep names, take out.
Yeah, that's right. Both of them. Mr. Lord. I love how Starlight like put the hands on the belt, like he's.
we don't know what
We don't know what it means. And then just Doctor Strange in the back.
What is it's not exactly like Footloose. Is it still the greatest movie in history? It never was. Don't curse. You know how Flash Gordon? By the way,
Mantis is always just.
don't forget.
She's like a bug.
She's just excited to be there.
That's 100% you. Your math is blowing my mind.
Excuse me? Does your friend often do that?
Strange. You alright?
Like, why is it not weird that Mantis, like, we accept Mantis so quickly? Like, he looks so much better there than in that scene in Civil War, though, with the helmet down.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just, I don't know, they didn't spend enough time on the CGI in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
They spared no expense for the CGI in this movie.
They did. They couldn't.
You know how sometimes in Marvel movies the CGI there's some like towards the very end of the movie it kind of sometimes doesn't look
There
as
is
great.
one scene.
Black Panther.
That's like no. In this movie,
Oh.
that's like that for me.
Oh, you're talking about the head in Bruce Banner, the Hulkbuster?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What is it? Tell me.
War Machine. When
Okay,
they're all
same
dusting.
same principle.
Like when they're all dusting.
See, I thought that looked good. I thought it didn't look as good when they were all standing there.
Well, we'll see. Fucking mindfuck about to come up here.
Oh yeah.
Like, out of nowhere, we forget.
That was a great line though, because it was like he didn't say that stone better be up there or I'm going to kill you. That stone better be up there for your sister's sake.
Because he still doesn't want to kill her.
He loves her. And we didn't even like the voice is a good imitation.
Did you see his arm go in front of her like a dad?
Like when the car stops.
And then we thought this was death.
Dude, he just talked about Thanos' dad. They mentioned, I can't remember his name. They mentioned the name of Thanos' dad. That's so deep cut. Comic. At first, I'm thinking, is this death? It kind of took us like 2 seconds to really take it in, and then we just started like looking around.
It's like, oh shit, that's Red Skull.
Oh my god, what a this movie! That's when I went. This movie's insane, and this conversation explains it perfectly.
How is it you know this place so well? A lifetime ago, I too sought the stone.
Cap 1.
I even held one in my hand, but it cast me out, banished me here.
The stones are very sentient.
I cannot possess.
The Russo brothers mentioned something very interesting in their commentary of this scene. Because the Soul Stone is now gone, Red Skull is no longer the protector of it, and he is free to do whatever he wants now.
But does he still have this power that he does, or is he like back to normal? Like a, you're nodding. I said two things.
I was nodding to the first one.
Oh,
So, Avengers 4.
Red Skull,
Red Skull, Thanos, Hela.
easy killer.
Kate Blanchett's been seen on set, just saying. Like, death.
What if she's deaf?
We've been saying that like it makes sense. I still didn't think he'd do it. Like, when he said that, my thought was, oh shit, Gamora. But then I was like, they're not going to do it, though. Like, she's major. And this is like halfway through the movie. He ain't going to do that.
Well, we said they have to kill off people.
I know what I said, but I'm saying, like, I was thinking most of it would be this.
I dreamed of a
Yeah.
But I was like, they ain't got to do this in the middle of the movie.
But then when he started to tear up, it's like, oh shit.
Well, it wasn't when he was tearing up. It's when Red Skull goes, they're not for him. Oh. Because right now, she's just like, I win. You don't love nothing. Like,
What if she like kicked him in the back and made him fall,
she gets the Soul Stone because she secretly loves him as a dad? What?
and then she gets the gauntlet?
What?
Uh,
What? What? What?
judged you. You asked it for the prize. And it
This is some of the best music, too, when he throws her off.
failed.
Spoiler alert.
Do you want to know why?
If this is your first time watching this movie with us, I don't know what your problem is. Oh,
Look at those triceps.
I
dude.
know. I was going to say something.
Oh, you start to feel for him now.
They're not for him. Holy shit. That's a really good, like, because it's not Hugo Weaving,
I know.
but it's a good, like, I actually like the voice. It's very close. That walk towards her. Like I can't think of anybody else I would rather play Thanos. Just the voice is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I read Thanos in the comics now, I'll hear Brolin. The music here is so good. She was willing to kill herself. She's shaking. God, DC, you motherfuckers. Like, you can't get anything right. Come on.
What if she jumped off herself?
I don't know. It's a good question. And there's the little girl Gamora again.
And did you see the pain in his face?
This is horrifying. That's horrifying. Like, I just got chills.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the emotion. The music. This is one of the, I'm going to say it. I think it's one of the top 10, not my favorite, but top 10 best scenes in the MCU. Not in my favorite, but acting, music, visuals, Red Skull.
But the look on Thanos' face.
This is the best look when this light starts to build up. And it just does this close up and he closes his eyes. It's the emotion.
Like he knew he had to do it.
That was a great moment in the theater where it got really bright and just. Ugh.
This is a cool effect too.
I thought it was the sky.
Like I feel like
space.
he's floating in space. But joke's on you, Alex.
When you wake up from the party, it's like.
So did the Soul Stone always have that curse? Like
Maybe
to obtain the.
Maybe that's why it's just nobody's seen it for so long. Remember, he said the Soul Stone has a call back to Avengers. Hand up on the thing.
I feel like that'd be a common thing to do if you're
I
standing
know. I'm just
right
saying.
there.
Like, it looks just like
Idiot.
when him and Coulson were right there.
You know, it's really great to have you on board. You know?
Well, I'm hoping I'm the man for the job. Does he ever look bad? Like, he looks badass all the time.
It's all the time. The Olympics would be cool here.
I'm pretty sure Wakanda would win. Every event. Here, take the blue herb.
That's hilarious. Because, like, we know they don't bow.
We don't do that. So how big of an assault should we expect? Sir, I think you should expect quite a big assault. You have my king's guard. The border to right. The daughter of my lord's and a semi-stable 100-year-old man.
Enjoy your reunion. Enjoy your reunion for like the next 20 minutes and say bye-bye again. She's so smart.
We had to attach each neuron non-sequential.
That look.
I'm sure you did your best. Can you do it?
Somebody said something. It was like, it's amazing that in that scene they can make Shuri seem super, super smart, and that Banner made a mistake, but not Banner was stupid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Banner's still really, really smart. They didn't be like, oh, Shuri's smart, Banner, you're so dumb. You just found some weird way to do it with the tone and the dialogue. God damn. Symbiotes. If only they all hit the force field. We'd be good.
Hey, Cap, we got a situation here.
That crushed that whole ship. Like,
That's a strong force field, but then how can those...
well, they were like they were willing to kill themselves to kind of get through so another thing could get in right behind them, kind of deal. Like, it would cut flesh in half, but it would, like, kind of leave it open for a second for something to crawl its way through. But I also feel like any force field, any video game, it, like, its structure is
It just doesn't make any sense because an entire ship hit that, but then, like, one can just kind of dig its way through.
But die in the process.
Not always.
The only reason the ones that didn't die is because... Hold on. What?
That nod. Yep.
Is because the one in front of it opened it up, sacrificed itself, so the one behind it could get in.
No.
Shut up.
Alright, I have to go pee right now because I can't wait for the scene where he comes in, or I'll pee my pants.
That's still 20 minutes away. It seems like it's...
But I have to pee.
We're watching Thor being pulled by Rocket Raccoon on Nidavellir, calling him Rabbit, trying to restart the heart of a dying star so that he can forge Stormbreaker. What? What are we watching? It's insanity. God, the effects are so good. Ugh. I love Rocket's face. I just said when you left, I'm like, we are watching Thor being pulled by Rocket Raccoon at Nidavellir, trying to restart the heart of a dying star so that they can forge Stormbreaker. What? The music here is good too. I don't know why.
How long will it take to read? A few minutes, maybe more.
How far away are they talking right now?
How far away are they from...
Those two. They're like really far away.
I think... I don't know. I'm assuming that...
There's magic?
Yeah. You gotta accept some things. It's like, how were they all talking to each other in the first Avengers movie?
True.
Were their earpieces so small?
But then they kept putting their hand up to their ear like
Yeah. Now because people called them out on that, like, where were they? Like, they do that, but where were the earpieces? Like, you can see them in Cap's ear now. Like, they're big. I need to go get a drink really fast, but this is okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't want to get up. Okay, I gotta hear M'Baku's chant real fast. Like, if he got in front of your face right before you, like, a lift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course, brother. It's really old-fashioned way of, like, starting a war. Like, the leaders come together.
Where's the other friend? He will pay for his life. Thanos will have that stone. It's like that. You are in Wakanda now.
Gosh, when he talks, man.
That's that. We have blood to spare.
There is not a dull moment in this damn movie.
Not exactly.
Well, they got back really fast.
Huh?
They got back really fast.
I think they just jumped time and didn't tell us. Okay, we're still good. Hey, bomb bang!
And Banner's like, what's going on? What? Are we doing this?
I like how like the Avengers don't say it. That's like it's just Wakandans. No, like I'm glad they don't say it.
Just kidding.
Remember what Panther said though? Thanos will have nothing but dust and blood. He has dust for sure.
I'm right there with you.
I don't know why. It's got a cap.
See, that one got all the way through. See, they're getting through.
Well, we also don't know what they're made of.
Well,
and how do force fields work in video games?
your face.
Well, Bucky continues just to use a gun.
And he doesn't run out of ammo.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he has packs, magazines.
Alright, back up, Sam. You're gonna get your wings in.
This is awesome. That's so awesome.
These things circle the perimeter and get it behind us. There's nothing between them and vision.
We're gonna keep it in front of us.
Huh.
My signal. Open up with section 17.
Jeez.
My
Are
signal.
you alright over there? Thanks for another drink.
You didn't ask.
You don't have to ask.
Huh.
Gosh, so cool. It is nanotech with the mask.
That was in Black Panther, the movie.
I know. And then this run right here, this full out
Jesus.
sprint.
This was my moment when I was up in the chair.
Right here. All out sprint.
God, leading the pack. Oh my God, this is what we've wanted for years.
10 years.
And the next movie is going to be bigger.
Oh, jeez.
Get it, Cap? Jesus. I like how they didn't make his hair look nice when he like looked up. Like how how some movies like nope, his hair would look like shit. Huh. You should say that every time you're about to bench.
Full fathers.
All fathers can.
All fathers.
How are they able to put a joke in there and have it work?
I don't know.
He's big as fuck. I love how you call this is this movie's Cap helicopter scene. Gratuitous bicep shot. What are we watching?
The making of the most powerful weapon in the universe.
So far. But he's dying right now. Okay, right here though. It's like, okay. It's melted. You can say let go now. Thor, you can let go.
It's like, you're good.
I love this. Ready? As soon as Rocket sees him go like that.
He jumps in.
God damn it, this
like,
movie.
They're all invested in each other now.
Oh, damn. I forgot that he...
And Rocket didn't even save him. And then there's Groot. He's like, oh, shit.
I don't think you've ever elbowed me harder in my right arm than when this scene happened. And it wasn't even the scene where he shows up. It's the lightning part. You're going like this.
Tree.
Or I
me
will make
see
the
it.
handle.
I am the handle.
I am Groot.
It's like, I got this.
Oh yeah, now we're watching a movie where Groot, a talking tree, is becoming the handle for Thor's hammer. Say the buttfuck what? What? This is This is hands down the best cinematic experience I've ever had. This moment.
Yes.
I've never been in a theater that cheered louder. This was a louder cheer than Star Wars.
This is the loudest cheer I have personally ever done for anything ever in my life. I want to say that on record right now.
Can I turn it up a little bit? Am I loud?
Are you allowed? I don't know.
For this scene?
I don't know if you're allowed. See, I love when we thought... Here, I'll explain it when this is over. We see this rolling
Dun, dun,
thunder.
dun, 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 dun. The music, and then, ready? Just let it sink in. And then the Avengers' reaction to it, like,
God, yes. Yes.
wait for it.
This. Oh my god. This right here. Oh my god. Okay, but do you remember when we saw Bruce Banner getting attacked by all those things, and we thought the Hulk was gonna bust out of it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It was like
I think they did
in
that
the comics.
on purpose.
They did that on purpose
to set up that moment.
Oh yeah. You're much more of a Thanos.
They take it to Mars, Dad. It extracts the heavy tool. Still, he accomplished.
right there.
Like the shot of the
Like
the eye.
he basically just told him, like, yeah, I've killed somebody.
Mr. Guards.
Star-Lord.
Where do you think he brought you?
Let me guess. Your home?
That little smile. God damn it.
It was.
This fucking movie.
It was beautiful.
Like,
It was like most
is he trying to get them on his side right now?
Yeah.
He's like, see,
Jensen.
At random, just passionate, fair, rich, and no one alike. They called me a madman. What I predicted came to pass.
I'm pretty sure the entire time I was watching this movie, I didn't think I was watching this movie.
I'm a survivor.
Who wants to murder?
Like, I'm
Yeah.
just going like, what am I watching?
Snap of the fingers.
You know what I just realized?
That
Is they showed the shot of little Gamora grabbing the finger of Thanos.
And what?
Was the same hand and the same finger he uses to snap later. But,
sources are the strongest.
and right there he's thinking about Gamora.
You can find power equal to yours.
Ugh.
Piece of cake, Will. Yeah, if your goal is to piss them off.
I love how he's already calling him Quill. That looks so good. That looks so real. Yes.
and Spider-Man.
Drax. Doctor Strange. This shot where he kicks Doctor Strange is like right out of a comic, the way he flaps back.
It's fantastic.
And Doctor Strange giving Star-Lord things to jump on. The music. how he talks to it.
Like, imagine being choke slammed by Thanos.
Like I called him insect.
And then just absorbs it all. Just takes it all, and that's straight from a video game.
Oh yeah.
Like getting punched by Thanos in the face like that.
I like how you see her getting out of the ship. Just the little things like that.
You should have killed me.
Would have been a waste of parts.
Oh, damn. That was a cool shot. Following the thing go around him. That's literally out of a Doctor Strange comic book, man. Like they all have to be at the top of their game, and
They have
just
to be.
just to keep him down. I just noticed Star-Lord up there, floating around. Star-Lord, just stay up there. We don't even need you right now.
What if they would have got the gauntlet off? Would you be okay with it?
Is he under? Don't let up.
As long as he got it back later.
Very strong.
Parker, help! Get over here.
Tony is so, like, dead freaking serious. There's no quipping in this one during battle like this.
Like, why wouldn't he be
Helping him?
help with the gauntlet? Like three of them trying to pull that off.
Because he's not thinking about anything but this.
He's in anguish.
Good.
Watch this shot when Nebula tells him about Gamora. Watch Tony.
Because he knows.
He immediately goes like this. Like, wait for it.
You took her to Boromir. He came back with the Soul Stone. Shit.
God! Perfect.
Right here, when you see him in the middle. Right there.
Thomas is like,
That's about as emotional as we've heard Tony up to this point.
Tell me you didn't do it.
Damn you.
Damn it. Fuck. I just noticed Drax saying Quill. Look how close this thing is coming off. Ready? Oh my god.
It was off.
And he just pulled it back. Go to sleep. Oh my god.
I love how that sword just went right back into Tony's arm.
Jesus. Look at
Cool
Tony's
effect.
face. Like, what? Look at this. Great shot. Great shot. It's so
And
good.
we're back to here. Kind of calm. And then Wrecking Shop. Cool villain, too.
Call Obsidian?
I like Call Obsidian.
How long have we been saying we wanted to see those two together?
Not for sale. Okay, how much for the Oh, get that on.
Oh, I'll get that on.
Oh my god. Effortless.
Notice your puppy might
Look at his arms, dude.
By the way, this is a friend of mine for free. I am Steve Rogers.
Perfect. It's perfect.
I want to be Thor.
Like, you want to be superheroes?
Yeah, I do.
I love Black Panther here. Damn. These things' sole purpose is just to fuck shit up.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if you heard that.
Ready for this?
How was she on bail this time? She's on the field. Take it.
That's why she was up there all this time.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's not there,
I love how when, like, right before this fight, she talked like
he was
dead.
Yeah.
Threw us for a loop.
He will pay for his life with yours, whatever. At first, I thought she was going to jump down there and kill Shuri. I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, everybody is like...
It's like, why don't we just let Thor just take care of this whole field thing?
This is amazing. Hell yes. I would watch a Black Widow Okoye movie so fast.
Right, here's your trailer for it.
You know what I just realized? It's the first movie Black Widow hasn't done her leg scissor thing to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I just noticed that. He's talking to him. Fine, I'll do it myself. Isn't this what Tony did to him in Ultron? Basically.
When he grabs his hand, yeah.
And locks it in like that.
Yeah.
Alright, he's taken care of off the battlefield.
Bam.
That's like when you're like playing online and it's like return to the battlefield. Ouch. Damn. Look at like how he looks in that. Yes. Go! Yeah.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That blood on her, like, ugh.
God, I cannot wait for Cap to get the shield back, like the full.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait either.
Damn. He's like looking at it like, huh? I love how killing is not like a bad thing in this universe. Like every time a DC character kills somebody, people are like, "That's not what they would do." Like when Superman killed Zod or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not? How are you going to keep Zod alive?
In Marvel, it's like No, they kill all the time. All the time they kill. That moon is still falling.
Yes.
That moon is still coming down.
This is I don't know what I'm watching. This is insanity. He broke the mirror dimension.
And then made a black hole.
And then he said, fuck your black hole. Take some moths, bitch. Oh my god. This is comic book shit. Soulstone. To find the real one. And then get over here.
You never once used your greatest weapon.
He knew it was a fake because he hadn't used it yet.
Right.
This land. What?
Tell me, I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
It only curses you.
Come on. Jesus. Then I love how he's using every aspect of the suit.
That's the moment everybody in the theater went, fuck.
Oh, shit. Bam. What a hit.
All that for a drop of blood.
God. Damn.
Then if you think, like, how old is Tony Stark right here? You see that old man getting hit like that.
In this universe, he's probably in his late 40s. Damn. Nanites are running out. Oh, and that sucked all the air out of the theater.
And then just...
I thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah. We all thought he was dead.
I don't like watching this. I don't like watching this.
Me either. I feel uncomfortable. This right, like,
I hope they remember you.
this right here, I don't like watching.
But it's great acting. Like
It is, yeah.
Spare his life, and I will give you the stone.
No tricks.
It's like, what are you doing? And I love how he used one of the stars.
But there's a theory here. The time stone can travel through time itself. So he actually pulled a time stone from the future and gives it to Thanos. And that's why the gauntlet fries at the end when he uses it. And notice, it's the only one he never physically touches. He never touches it. This scene is so important. We just don't really know it yet. Like, this scene is... And you notice how the gauntlet didn't, like, shine or anything when he put it in, like all the other ones did?
Oh my god, you son of a bitch. But it still has the power of the time stone.
Yes, because it is a time stone, but it's not the one from the current, like, time. Like, he pulls it from... Nah, this is just a theory, but, like, he pulls the time stone from the future.
Did we just lose? Why did you do that?
It's the first time we've ever seen our heroes really lose.
Yeah, we just lost Star-Lord. Guess whose fault it is? Yours. Jesus.
And bunch of Thor, Wreck-It Shop. I want to be Thor so bad. Yes.
Good God.
What is it?
This eeriness right here. The way he looks around like that.
This is like it feels, all of a sudden it feels like a different movie again. Like, this feels like a horror movie.
Everyone on my position. We have income.
Like the way it's shot, especially when he comes through the portal and it shows Scarlet Witch. The shot is so eerie, and the music too. The music, it's just dread. Huh. Oh my God! The way you see the stone, I never just noticed that. It's kind of like Horcruxes, like we get them near each other. Like
I guess, yeah. Eyes up.
Stay sharp. Like, he's just always gonna be a warrior, even if there's a titan standing in front of him. You
He's
plant
like-
yourself like a tree and say no. You move.
He's not even flinching.
It's when you enter all the cheat codes into the video game. Amazing cinematography where everything that's going on over there is slow motion, but over here is not.
You have the power to destroy the storm. You must.
So that when we think about it, it's kind of happening at the same time.
We are out of time.
You very faintly hear battle in the back. So faint.
It's not fair.
And if they don't set up the relationship in the beginning of this movie and in Civil War,
It's all right.
there's no impact right here. This is so impactful now.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the best actors, I think, in this whole thing.
She's solid.
I just feel you.
What if she focused all of her power on Thanos?
I don't think with as many stones as he already has that she would have done anything. Just slowed him down. I thought he killed Rhodey there at first. Because I thought he completely crushed him.
Yeah.
But right now he's just
Just out of my way.
he's just using the space stone, really. The scene still kind of makes me really sad, though, just to see our heroes lose.
Bam. He just took that on the chin. Like a champ.
Watch Thanos' face here. It's even better than the trailer.
He's like, what?
Fuck.
It's like all at once he thought, like, these are really strong people.
And as soon as she sees Cap's gone, she turns her attention. I've always thought I would love to see that shot from a side angle where it's like Cap is the last line of defense and he's just holding like a deep front stance as hard as he can to hold that gauntlet, shaking. Oh. At first, I thought they did it. But then, with how calm he was, I went, oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
Time stone. I even whispered, I went, time stone. It's time stone. How calm he is. Get the fuck out of here.
Jeez.
Somebody was watching this. It was another commentary. They were like, I understand my child. I was like, no, you don't, you big dumb purple monster.
Now There's no time to move.
No time. Like, as soon as he said that word, but he didn't even put emphasis on time.
No, we just knew.
But as soon as he said it, I was like, oh shit. And he knows how to use a time stone like that. It took Doctor Strange practice
Oh, yeah.
and a book to do it. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. So she had to watch him die twice.
This is... I don't like watching this either. This makes me uncomfortable.
It's kind of brutal. This movie does a great job with its silence.
Yes. The way he was doing that was like he was picking fruit from a tree. He didn't even look in Vision's eyes like he was a thing, a living thing. All he was looking at was the stone.
Still awesome. So Stormbreaker can go through all 6 Infinity Stones.
But this shows that there is still flaw in Thor's character, as there is with all of them. We thought his arc is getting completed, but he just had to have a last word with him. You know what I mean? Instead of just killing him. But that's the warrior. That's the young Thor warrior coming out in him from the first Thor.
And then waiting around for this.
Like he should kill him right now.
Just push it all the way through.
And that's when the air got sucked out of the entire theater. Because then we're all waiting. We're waiting on the edge of our seats.
And we're all just so quiet. Look at those arms, dude.
Jacked.
Jacked.
Once I hit the gym before this gauntlet run. Or he ran the gauntlet.
So he's in the Soul Stone right now.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not according to what the Russo brothers said. Like, they were like, that's not Gamora. It's just what he's seeing in his head. Like, people are like, oh, she's trapped in the Soul Stone. They're like, no, that's not it.
Or the Soul Stone is showing him this.
Possibly. He's just so much immense power. Just
It sounds like the Soul Stone is the most powerful as far as like.
seems like it. And then this is where we start to kind of feel for him again. Like, but then he smiles at the end of the movie, and then we go, oh yeah, he's the bad guy. I love the way it sounds. Ready? Like just the thunder sound.
1, 2, 2.
And right now, like, this look of Thor is blaming himself right here. Like, he could have finished it. I love this.
Where'd he go?
Thor.
Where'd he go?
It's like quivering.
Steve?
I'm kind of glad that was the first one we saw.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Because, like, a lot of the MCU was about Bucky.
Oh, yeah. And we had just kind of got that reunion finally again.
Yep.
And then just, whew, that's when you know, oh, they're actually doing this thing. Jesus.
Just
Dustin. The
Dustin.
theater was just silent from this point on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like no music going. Like, this is a great shot because you think it's her at first, and then it's the reversal. Oh. It's not him. It's not him disappearing that makes me choke up about this. It's her reaction to it. And you hear her yelling,
Dad.
"Dad, no! God damn it!"
He's lost him twice now.
She's just like, just take me already. Like, I'm like, I've had the worst day.
That I kind of saw coming. This right here.
I don't think that looks that bad.
You don't think so?
No, I think Hulkbuster looks way worse.
All right.
I did not expect all the Guardians to go.
I didn't either. I
Like
thought at
Star-Lord.
least one of them would have stayed.
I mean, obviously we got Rocket still, and that was the weirdest one for me to think about. I was not okay with that, but I kind of saw that one.
This one's kind of...
I like, oh my god, the way he says it already.
Quill?
Huh. Like he's always the jokey guy or whatever, and then it's serious. This is so serious.
Oh god.
There was no other way.
So they're gonna win.
Maybe. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
I don't feel so good.
And because he has the strength of 10 men, it takes it a longer time to kill him. And if you die, I feel like that's on me. Damn.
He did it.
See?
Wait, real fast. Watch the shot. This shot right here. This is the first shot we saw of Infinity War in the trailer. We didn't think, oh, those are Spider-Man's dead ashes on his hands. See, I think that looks worse than that to me.
What is this?
Yeah, okay.
What the
Fine.
hell is happening?
Fair enough.
Thor is still blaming himself over there. He hasn't even picked Stormbreaker back up. He's looking at it.
Dude, Black Widow's like about to get sick.
I would. Look at Vision right now.
And then this right here. Oh god.
I do like how Rhodey's the one who asked what the hell's going on here. Because, like, he's the only one who hasn't fought aliens or anything, like, really, until up to this point.
Right.
Like, even though they all don't know exactly what's going on, like, they're kind of just like, look at the Scarecrow out there, ready? It has Thanos' armor on it.
Huh.
So where is he? Did he use the gauntlet to recreate Titan, perhaps? Is he on?
You think he's on?
Is he on Gamora's home planet now?
I think you may be right.
I don't know. It's up to his neck. And the smile. And right there is where it's like, oh yeah, you're a bad guy, you piece of shit. The whole theater, when the thing went up, went, what the fuck?
And then basically the obituaries right here.
Oh my god. This is like the first Marvel movie that didn't have kick-ass credits.
Oh yeah, it was just straightforward. Like, yep, people died.
This movie goes so fast. It's such a testament. Like, the Russo brothers... You know, I want the Russo brothers to do a Star Wars movie.
Oh.
Because they can handle a lot of characters, multiple storylines, multiple battles at once. Like, the ending of this movie is very similar to, like, a Return of the Jedi type thing, where there's, like, a couple battles going on at once and you keep switching, and you're still up to speed.
Imagine if The Last Jedi had stuff like that. A few battles at once.
Look, I like The Last Jedi, but the more I think about the movie, I'm like, the movie, like, literally did nothing to progress the story of that trilogy. It literally, like, the story happens within, like, 2 days.
Yeah.
The only thing it really did was kill Snoke. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Oh my
Good
God.
googling
Good
moogly.
googly moogly. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it.
I Now, I think the after credit scene that we get is the only one we could have got that I was okay with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would have been more okay, but I definitely would have been okay if there was nothing.
That's what I thought that it was going to be. I thought it was going to be nothing.
I am glad there wasn't two, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad there was a mid one, because of having no mid one, we just kind of had to sit some more with it, with what just happened.
Just sit in the silence.
And then this. God. And
like
then
it's a funeral.
it dusts away. Assholes. You fucking assholes. Play with our emotions like that. Like, and then when that happened and there wasn't a mid-credit scene, everyone in the theater was like, no, like, seriously, what the fuck? I heard this story where this, like, guy somewhere, like, stood up and, like, turned around, like, some, like, country state turned around and went, anybody else pissed off? That's why I liked seeing this movie so much in the theater after the first two times. It's because after you saw the first two times, it was like, okay, the people I'm seeing with they may be Marvel fans, but they're not, like, as steeped.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I love watching people react to the ending. And almost every viewing after the second one, people were just, like, in disbelief that the Avengers lost. Like, there's no way they just did that. That's insane. And it is insane that they did it. God. We're going to be getting that Captain Marvel trailer here real soon.
Hopefully.
Movie comes out in like 6 months. That's not that far away.
It's not that far.
We're 8 months from the second one already. Jesus.
Avengers 4?
Yes. What's the title going to be? God. I don't know.
That's
God.
God.
Avengers 4. The music might be my favorite music in any Marvel movie in this one. I think everything, because they mixed old music, the Avengers theme, this stuff, like this epic stuff.
What if they call it Infinity Gauntlet?
I would love that, because honestly, the snap, if you've never read the comic, is like the beginning of the Infinity Gauntlet comic. It's the beginning. That's what happens. So it'd be cool if, like, the next movie, this was Infinity War, the war for the stones, and this is Infinity Gauntlet then after that. I think that's a good one. And
or is it too on the nose?
Somebody was like, could be Endgame, because, like, Doctor Strange, like, we're in the Endgame now.
I feel like that's too on the nose, though.
Avengers, we don't trade lives. Although I think that line's so important, because I think the original Avengers will have to trade their lives, because for the new Avengers to come back.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's like Tony, Cap, I think are, like I said in the last podcast, I think Tony's 100% gone. Cap is 70-30 right now. There's like a 30% chance he could keep going just because of his age. He's young enough as an actor to keep doing this for a longer time. 70% chance he's gone. Hulk and Thor, I'm saying 50-50. 50-50, they got a chance going just because how powerful they are. I actually don't think they'll kill Scarlet Witch and Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it, Hawkeye, actually might be one that could die, saving his family, bringing them back, and then he dies. God. His family's so dead.
Yeah, that would suck. That will suck.
It's amazing what this movie does to you, because, like, you're at this point where Thor shows up in Wakanda, and then right after that, it's just like, damn. But that moment when Thor shows up in Wakanda, I will still say is my favorite moment in a theater ever.
Period. End of story.
until the next movie when Thor kills Thanos. I think he might be the one to do it.
You think so now?
Yeah, I think he might be the one to do it just because he's not going to make that mistake again.
Or you think the rest of the Avengers will be able to hold him down, and then he takes the axe part and just
Head off.
head off.
Like the old man said. Should have went for the head. Like, there's so much movie in this movie.
Now I'm thinking about World Breaker Hulk.
Like, there's going to be a one-on-one showdown between Hulk and Thanos. That's, like, more of a
I just
fight.
want Hulk to crack his neck. Just
like Hulk crack his own neck, like,
yeah, just stretch out
or
a
his
little
knuckles, just like
bit. Oh my god!
spit the tooth out. Thanos goes, I'm sorry. That's the thing. I want, even when Thanos is losing in the next one, I want him to be as confident as he is in this one.
That's the only way that character works. If
Is
he
just
still thinks
100% confident the whole
like
time.
he's gonna win, you have no chance.
That's gonna be so fun to watch those, because of this movie, we're gonna be like, Thanos could beat you though. Like, he could do it. Like, how many times do you think we're gonna watch this movie between now and the next 8 months?
I watched it twice in a row 2 days ago.
Like 2 days in a row, or
No,
like
the same day, like back to back, 2 days in a row.
It's
Like
so
5 hours of my life straight.
It's so good.
Oh
Like-
my god!
Ugh.
I just
Like, what?
so since the stones are sentient, are they all sentient or just the Soul Stone?
I would say they're all somewhat sentient because the Space Stone banished him, or I think they might be sentient as a collective because the Soul Stone banished Red Skull.
Then what if they don't think that Thanos is worthy anymore, and they just...
I think they might think he is just because he pulled this shit off. Like, they all went, damn, I see you, man. I see you up there. I mean, we're gonna fry this gauntlet to hell, but we see you.
Now I'm thinking, like, back when we watched Guardians 1 and the Collector is explaining the stones, how we saw one of the Celestials use one of the stones to destroy a planet. They used the Power Stone.
Yep.
He's now 6 times more powerful than that. That one giant thing.
Like, Thanos could just touch his gauntlet to the ground and fry the planet, but he doesn't want to. I was really pissed off, though, because I knew what the after credit scene was going to be. Not the Captain Marvel, but I knew Nick Fury would be in it, because I got spoiled. This is the one thing that got spoiled for me for this movie. Because I'm scrolling through Facebook, dumbass me, on the day of the premiere, and someone had already made a t-shirt of Nick Fury fading away saying, motherfucker. So I went,
Really?
Well, that's going to happen. So that got spoiled for me, which in turn kind of meant I already knew about the snap. But I knew I was like, they're going to do the snap. Like, I love this scene because it shows that this is affecting everything.
Like that dust.
Damn.
That was a person.
And him, like, people are dead in that building. More people are probably going to die. Not just half, but just car accidents. Like, there's more people are going to die because of this than just dust. People who are allergic to dust. I'm sorry about your friend. Get the fuck out of my way. Now, what if, though, when this thing loads, there's a 4?
Oh my god.
It's still great. It's still great. Or an X.
Don't do that to me.
Yes. And now we have hope. We have hope now. And what did I call? This right here. Ready? Thanos will return. That is a brilliant way to end that movie, man. Yeah, Jesus. Oh.
That's a movie.
It is. It's a movie. That's like as much as you can say about it. It's so much movie.
It like the only way, like, it's the you talk.
I will say, I wanted to say this earlier in the movie, but I didn't get a chance to. This guy named Coy over at Collider, he does Collider Heroes.
Yeah.
He came up with this fan theory about how to introduce the X-Men into the MCU.
Lay it on me.
And it's the best thing I've ever heard. So you know in House of M, Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, says no more mutants. And by just saying that, she kills all the mutants, basically, and gets rid of the X gene. His theory is M of House. Flip it on its head. Visions that she says mutants and activates the X gene. Boom. Easy way to do it. Easy way to do it. So it's not like, where have they been? No, she says the word mutants and she activates the X gene. I'd be so in. It's not even. I'm so in. I'm out. Like, and I think that would be the best way.
Marvel's Avengers Infinity War commentary. There you have it,
folks.
You were here with us with the Road to Infinity War commentary. You actually did this video. Why am I doing the outro?
Did I? I can't remember who did it.
Yeah.
Did you do it or did I do it?
No, you did it.
Did I?
Yeah. Avengers Infinity War, folks.
No, I think you did it because I did the first one.
Oh yeah, first take.
But next on the docket is Black Panther. We're going to take care of that. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then Captain Marvel. And then the conclusion of this 10-year arc.
Now going on 11.
I guess it will be 11 by that time.
11 years.
Holy shitballs, Mom.
Jeez. Well, thank you guys for sticking with us up until now and in the future. You did this video.
I don't think so.
I really think you started it.
Well, I'll end it then. All right, guys. So, as always, make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
So you guys don't miss a single thing from the channel. Also, you want to make a little announcement real fast?
We're going to do it now at the end of this?
We'll make a little announcement.
Go for it.
Cincinnati Comic Expo 2018. It's one of the biggest comic expos in our region here. It's huge. We got a lot of stars and celebrities going to be there. We're like big expo. It gets bigger every year, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
We are going to be hosting a panel this year at Cincinnati Comic Expo. It is going to be Saturday, September 15th in Cincinnati, Ohio. Obviously, you just look up Cincinnati Comic Expo on Google. We'll actually go ahead and I'll throw the
I'll start linking that.
I'll throw the link in the description box below so you can get some tickets. If you guys want to come up here, we're going to be meeting and greeting. We're going to be doing some panels. We're going to be doing this thing. It's going to be awesome, off the hook. Saturday, September 15th. It's going to be awesome. And that's it.
Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Stay iconic.
And cue music.
Holy Grail.